Hello everyone. This evening, I want to give you 10 short conversations between two people. Number one, the man one said hello to the man one, and he was sorry to bother him. However, he was having trouble finding 44th Street and Main Street. The man to replied to him. He could tell him right plan what his main problem was, and he said they run parallel, and he wanted to know what exactly the main one was trying to find. The main one replied to him. He was trying to find Sunside Convention Center, and he was running line for presentation, and his exhibition team was waiting for him right then. The man two uh, replied to him, replied to the man one. Uh, he said uh, the man one should be looking for Maastricht and Highway 44. He went to the end of Maastricht and it would intersect with Highway 44. Um, and he said the man one would find the convention center on your right, on his right, um, and by the way, his rear left tire was getting flat, and he would put some air into it. Number two, the man suggested opening, opening a bank account with her French. The woman agreed with him. However, she suggested needing him to fill out that application, and then she would need two forms of identification, one providing her his day of birth, and the, uh, the other with her photo. Her birth certificate and driver's license would be preferable. Preferable. And the woman said she needed a government document providing him current address, and she suggested applying for a joint account or that was account solely for him. The man replied to her a joint account, and he wanted to know if she needed his wife his wife's documents, uh, and he said his wife not there, and however he thought he had some of her ID. The woman replied to him they could get all the paperwork done on his wife's behalf. However, when his wife had time, uh, she should drop by their branch with one piece of photo identification, and then or to head to assign that application. Number three, the woman, the man, uh, the man said to the woman he had he had worked very hard for her over the past 3 years, and he's, he had received numerous recommendations from her superior, and he had shown leadership and gained respect from his co-workers, and he suggested asking for a 35% raise. The woman replied to him, um, she 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 did appreciate his super work, and she did see a bird a future for him with their company. And she said she was ready to give him a raise. However, she didn't think their budget can afford 35%, and she wanted to know if there was any other way they can satisfy him. The man suggested a 20% raise, longer vacation time, a supervisor position. The woman replied to him she could give him the 20% and the supervisor's position. However, she didn't allow him to longer vacation time, and she said they would see how the schedule would. Number four, the woman one said hello to the woman two and introduced herself, and she said she had applied for the receptionist position in her office in the woman two office 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before, and she wanted to confirm the position had been filled. The woman to reply to her to the woman one, and she said she had been told about to contact her because she was one of the applications, and they had selected for an interview, and she wanted to know when the woman to available was available applicant, and she said they was going to interview the candidates from Wednesday to Friday. The woman one replied to her. Um, she was available on Thursday, and she wanted to know uh, how about the time, and she said she liked the afternoon around 2 o'clock. The woman to agreed with the woman one, and she suggested coming straight to room 4 and asking to speak with Simon Corning because uh, there wouldn't be anyone at the reception desk. Number five, the man said hello to the woman, and he said he needed to ship a very important parcel to Sydney, and it was imperative that it got there by Sunday, my 11 in the afternoon. The woman replied to him. He had two options, and she said he could send it by express mail, and a delivery person could drive there by Sunday at 4 p.m. And or he could have it couriered, and it would get there by Sunday at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. The man replied to her. He thought the courier would be safer, and he wants to know if there was any way he could verify exactly when the the reception got the package. The woman agreed with him, and she said she would give him a receipt and a tracking number, and she said he could check it online, um, and she said they would sign for it. It would show up online on his tracking number. Number six. Number six. The woman wanted to know when the man got back from work, and she said she was thinking of making dinner. However, she didn't want it to get cold. The man uh, the man replied to her, he not sure. He was not sure, and he said he was swamped with work, and he didn't know when he would be able to get it done. And he said he could finish up at home, so he could have dinner with her. However, he suggested uh, going out for dinner with a friend. The woman replied to him she could make something and bring it to work for him, and she wanted to know if his security would let he in. But the man replied to her, uh, just phone him when she arrived, and he would come down and notify security. Number seven. Um, the man said hello to the woman, and he said he was phoning from Seattle, Washington, and he suggested making reservations for a two-bedroom suite, and he introduced himself, and the woman replied to him. The woman agreed with him, and she said they they could provide airport pickup for him if he would like. Um, the man replied to her, agreed with her, and he said he was flying on Air Embassy flight 765, and he would be staying at her hotel for 3 days, and he suggested requesting the Seattle uh, uh, Herald newspaper where he was there, and is he needed an 8:30 a.m. Uh, wake up him during him stay. The woman agreed with him, and she said she would have those requests fulfilled, and her lemur lemur would be expecting him at the Pearson International Airport at 8 p.m. Number 8. The man wanted to know she was a lawyer, and he wanted and which law firm she was looking for. The woman replied to him, she has been 15 years. She changed jobs, and then she was a judge in the federal court. That was her third place. She had worked as a judge. The man was surprised by that, and he wanted to know if uh, a judge was being uh, exciting. It looks on TV. The woman agreed with him, and she said she really happy with her job, and she thought that was less stressful than her previous job. Um, number nine. Number nine. The woman said to the woman wanted to know when he would be able to finish his work, uh, because 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 everyone was there, and they were look when they were thinking about ordering, and she wanted to know if they should wait for him or go ahead and order. The man replied to her, uh, he uh, he was with a client, and he didn't know how long that meeting would take, but it shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes, and he suggested ordering him something as well, chicken or beef, not fish. The woman replied to him. The woman suggested taking a look at menu, and she said Julia and she were ordering the chicken, and she thought Matt was ordering a steak because the steak looked pretty filling, and there was chicken pasta, and she wanted to know if uh, he was hungry. The man disagreed with her because he wasn't hungry, and he said he would charge her and Julia and order the chicken later, and he would give her a call once his meeting was over, and he said he should need he should need directions to the restaurant. Uh, Number 10. The woman said, said to the man she uh, she thanks him for calling Carmen Reality Group, uh, and she introduced herself. The man replied to her. That was and he introduced his himself, and he said he he came from the management department, and he was returning her call about the broken sink in his office, and he could come by and fix the following morning, if that was okay. The woman agreed with him, and she said she couldn't wash anything, and It smells awfully bad. And she said there was any chance he could come that afternoon. The the man agreed with her, and he said he would try to rearrange his schedule to fit her in something that afternoon. And he said he would call her again before he got there. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.